everyone, this is Emma from Top Dog Turf, and I thought I would just have a quick chat with you about cleaning your artificial grass. So what I wanted to just chat through with you is how important, even in the winter, it is to clean your grass from a dog wee perspective. So when you've got your artificial grass and you've got your dog peeing on your grass, what's going to happen is, especially with smaller dogs, but the dog will have a wee on the grass, and the wee is going to sit within the grass until it can find its way to a drainage hole. Now this is our latex free polyurethane back grass, so you can see it's a kind of a brown shiny backing on it, but it still has a drainage hole system like a standard grass. So when your little dog has a wee, not only does the wee go in and it sits at the base of the grass, it's going to go through the drainage holes and it's just going to start coagulating underneath the grass. Now with one of our installations, you've got a fast drainage system and you've got the Zeostop, our little minerals here, underneath the grass that's going to be absorbing the dog wee, stopping it growing bacteria and stopping it smelling. But if you haven't got one of our installations, likelihood that you've got some sort of nasty stinky thing going on with your garden, and that's because the dog wee is under your grass just sitting there coagulating. So the important thing is to try and keep in mind that artificial grass is basically just a plastic carpet, and if your dogs are peeing on your carpet in your front room, after a while it's going to get quite stinky. So you want to keep cleaning your grass all the way through the winter and now coming up into the spring, because you're wanting to get to all that dog wee that's either sitting in the bottom of the grass or underneath the grass, and get rid of it as quickly as possible. Because what happens with dog wee is, as it gets older, it gets like a little hard crunchy coating and it becomes more difficult for the cleaners to get to. So you want to sort of keep at it and keep going. So what we're going to do, Abby is actually filming me. Hello Abby. So we'll probably swap, and I'll start filming Abby, and Abby is going to be cleaning this garden. Right, so what we're doing here is we're using the Wee Free, which is our new sub-base soaker that we've had invented for you, and it's an enzyme cleaner. This one hasn't got a label on. Abby's nicked this out of the storeroom. And it's a bioenzyme cleaner that is specifically designed to be fairly cost effective and to go through the grass carpet and clean the sub-base underneath. So she's given it a really good shake because the little enzymes are all fast asleep at the bottom there. We're loving your hat, Abby.
Hello.
I can't believe, with the many dogs we have in the family, Abby's pom-pom is still alive. I'm surprised Banger or somebody's not had that away. Now Abby uses this gun here, which is really a car spray gun, so you can kind of get them off Amazon, and it's pulling the enzyme cleaner out. There's the enzyme cleaner down there, and mixing it with the water and squirting it. So what you're seeing now is that Abby is soaking the area. So many people say, oh, artificial grass cleaner doesn't work, it's crap, it's just waste of money. Not ours obviously, but stuff they've bought on Amazon. And that's because you're not using it properly, because you're absolutely needing to saturate everything. So you can see Abby is soaking the wood and soaking all around. So we've got male dogs in this garden and they're weeing up things. So it's important that Abby sort of squirts the enzyme cleaner all around the breeze blocks, which will absorb dog wee, the wood. Over this side of the garden, don't get too seasick moving the camera, you've got the covers on the patio furniture, and that will all absorb the dog wee. And so when Abby squirts the enzyme cleaner, she needs to soak all these areas, because sometimes you think, oh my god, my grass stinks, but actually it's not the grass. It might be your fencing, it might be sleepers like we've got here, or it might be the edge of the shed. So it's all about absolutely soaking everything. So Abby is just going to be soaking it all here with the enzyme cleaner, Then she's going to take that off, and then she's going to wash with clear water. Hi Andy, I see Andy French's. Good morning. After that, Abby is then going to be flushing the enzyme cleaner through with clear water. And the reason she's doing that, I should say, is to wash the cleaner right the way down through the sub base and clean the stones underneath. If you remember us saying that the wee is coagulating underneath, that's where we need to be hitting it with the cleaner, because the only way your artificial grass cleaner is going to work properly is if it touches every single little uric acid crystal that is underneath the grass. It's no good you just getting a bit of old cleaner off Amazon and squirting it around the top of the grass blades, because that is actually not where the dog wee is. So you need to be soaking it right the way through. So we'll let Abby do that, and then I think what we'll do, because this, it's going to take half an hour or so and we don't want to bore you. Yeah, remember that the dog wee is coagulating under the grass, and that you need to be soaking it enough to getting the cleaner down under the grass, soaking the dog wee, and allowing the enzyme cleaner especially to really get there and eat the dog wee. Well, thank you all very much anyway. And anybody need any help or any advice, email us at info@topdogturf.co.uk or give us a ring. Thank you. Bye bye.